Well, it is the Mixed League Team 2 Team of the Season day today. We got the full cards leaked for a lot of the big ones, and some of them do look pretty fantastic. More leaked SBCs to come for the rest of this week, potentially, with the Bundesliga Team of the Season. The pack weight looks like horseshit for these Bundesliga cards. I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but it looks like my ass. And also, people were just disconnecting from weekend league games at 0-0 today, just all over the place. People on my timeline were like, yeah, I just played 10 games. I was disconnected from all of them. I just kept playing because I kept getting DC'd, so I was like, this weekend's chalked already, so they just kept playing, which was not smart, but they kept doing it. And EA made a tweet. We'll talk about it. I will say, first and foremost, I uploaded a video earlier yesterday of me just answering your questions for a long time. I uploaded that to my main channel just to see how it would do and see how it like goes in the algorithm with, you know, today's video, the video after that. And depending on the performance of that video and then the videos following, I'll probably either keep it on the main channel or I will upload them from now on to the second channel. But we will have gameplay videos starting, I think, tomorrow on the second channel. So if you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Anyway, enough of the self-promotion. Mohamed Simikan came out, and he does look very good. He actually does look very good. He's got the French links, of course. He's kind of your standard center back for the most part. I mean, your standard, like, if you need a link from the Bundesliga or a France link, then, like, he's good. And if you don't need that link, he's probably not gonna be worth much to you. But I like the play styles, every defending play style. Plus, incisive pass is always nice to have on everybody. No aerial, though. That might be a little bit of an issue. But if you've got him, you've used him, which I hope you didn't end up using him today because you probably didn't get to actually finish the fucking game. But if you've got him and you've used him, let me know if you have actually liked him or not. We also got Philip Lahm. Lothar Matthäus came out, I think 2 days ago now. He was not leaked until a couple hours before content, so we didn't really talk about that. But Philip Lahm came out, and there's going to be a theme here coming up over the next week where we're going to see Bundesliga former players or Bundesliga league SBCs, players from said league, not league SBCs, players from said league, like Philip Lahm, who obviously played for Bayern his whole career, right? So he came out, and this card was very good at one point. I thought he was one of the best right backs in the game at one point. Now that we're in Team of the Season, it's a little bit not so much, and also I prefer taller fullbacks myself because I have to switch the ball so often because this game fucking blows, and the auto press is insane. You have to switch the ball all game long just to even get a semblance of an opening somewhere. So if you don't need to do that, though, he's going to be very good for you defensive wise. I just don't know if you know, if you need a taller one in there, he won't be your guy. But as a DM, he might be great too. He's a good card, though. We'll talk more about that in a sec. But the pack weight right now is criminal. It's really, really bad on these Bundesliga cards. I was thinking to myself, oh my god, I can't wait to use this Harry Kane for my first video on the second channel. I was like, I'm actually going to be really excited to try him because I thought he'd be, you know, maybe 1,000,000 coins if the hype was there, because I saw the card, you know, 99 shot, 90 pace. He's got some good play styles in there. I was like, okay, probably like 1,000,000 coins, 1.5 mil at the most. And he turns out this dude is 5.8 million coins. And what? Yeah, and that's insane. He's got, you know, a page basically of cards on the market here. Like, who else here? Even Openda. Is Openda's still extinct right now? Have they not updated his price range at all yet? I mean, I don't know what's going on. EA, I mean, it's probably the weekend. They're not probably working, but Jesus Christ. His price range is like 550,000 coins. That was never going to be his price. Seeing Kane's price is 5 mil. You think Openda would be 500k? And even like Nico Schlotterbeck is like 400k, which is crazy to me because usually a center back for them to be that much, like, that was almost Saliba's price, right? And look how many Schlotterbecks are on the market. Like, what am I seeing here? That's it? I mean, first of all, by the way, random side note, the fact that he did not get Bruiser Plus with that dynamic is a missed opportunity, and he doesn't even have Bruiser at all, which is kind of hilarious. Like, the one defending one he doesn't have. Missed opportunity there, L. But anyway, I mean, that card is good, for sure good, but 400k? I mean, Saliba was, what, 500k? 550k? And now Schlotterbeck is a similar-ish rate. I mean, I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't really make much sense. The pack weight seems like it sucks dick. Anyway, here's that leak I was talking about. We did get a word that we were going to get potential Bundesliga SBCs during Team of the Season, and then one of the ones that AC said here that we could get would be Philip Lahm, former Bundesliga icons or heroes. So Lahm is in there. He's been released. It wouldn't surprise me if Lucio, Lizarazu, Xabi Alonso, and Kohler almost all came out. I don't hate that idea. Getting like a Bundesliga hero in your team is probably going to help for Chem quite a bit. But okay, let's take a look. The first card that we have got leaked is Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is the exact card, dynamic and all, the play styles in all. I mean, this is going to be 15 million to 10 million coins. I mean, the fact that they gave him aerial plus as well, I mean, that's insane. Quick step and power shots, the one I think he had as team of the year, I believe. He had quick step and power shot as well. He's got TOTS plus. I mean, there's not much to say. That card, you can't even come close to affording this card unless your last name is Gates, Bezos, or Buffett. We keep going down here. We just got, yeah, Dusan Tadic as well has been leaked. This card looks pretty decent. It's not anything crazy. Flare Plus isn't anything crazy either. He will be an objective, looks like, as well. Okay, whatever. And also, another interesting one here. Riyad Mahrez is going to get a Team of the Season card tomorrow, well, today as well. Whipped, Technical, and First Touch, and I love First Touch Plus. Technical as well is awesome. For me personally, I don't really use Whipped on my wingers too much. Maybe I really should start doing that more often. I just feel like I'm not usually in the scenario to use Whip Pass with my wingers as often as I am with my fullbacks. So I don't love that, but at the same time, you can't complain too much. It is still a pretty good play style. And he's TOTS Plus, so happy to see that he'll get guaranteed links. It'd be so hard to link Mahrez in your team with Algerian and Saudi League. It'd be very hard. We get Pepe as well. This is the official card. 98 physical, and Pepe is crazy with Bruiser Plus. Now, I don't know if this card is going to actually be that great because he's got 86 pace, but I will say something to watch out for, though, is Relentless Plus and center backs. I feel like can be pretty good, honestly, because they will have like full stam for almost the entire game. They will never be susceptible to like those super subs that come in that just fly past you, the Timo Werners, the Mbappes, etc. He's going to be less likely to be susceptible to those guys, but it's not like the best card ever. If we see cards with 90 pace that have Relentless Plus, then it's maybe more of a great thing. But Pepe, I mean, I'm happy to see it's a card, though. We got Veerman coming. Okay, the card actually does look pretty good. 97 passing, 94 physical. It does look pretty good there with long ball and incisive. Not many cards have the combination of long ball and incisive, so that'd be pretty nice. And then last one, Mario Balotelli. The whole card here, stats, dynamic, playstyles, everything. I gotta say it's slightly disappointing because he has Trickster and he has Relentless. And I'm stunned he did not get Power Shot because it's Balotelli. Like, you're not gonna give him Power Shot Plus. It's literally Mario Balotelli. EA do not know ball. But anyway, Trickster Plus is actually not that bad. It can be actually pretty useful at times, to be honest with you. And Relentless is fine. It's just maybe I would have been hoping to see Rapid and Power Shot mixed in there. But, beggars can't be choosers. We're getting a Balotelli card. That card will be in my team immediately. I'll have to give him a try. And also, we did get the dreaded tradable TOTS guarantee pack. We figured we probably would get that today. This is a reminder to all of you that you pretty much absolutely do not want to buy Team of Season cards until this pack comes out on Saturday. And there's no way in hell to me that they don't keep doing this for every single weekend, because they've done it for 2 of them now. So when it comes to Bundesliga, when it comes to La Liga and Liga and Serie A, whenever they come out, do not buy TOTS cards on Friday. I know it's tempting, but every single one of them is going to drop. And like Jadon Sancho, actually, he's been like the card that really has been packed a lot in these tradable TOTS packs, right? So Sancho has gone from, he was like 300,000 coins. Now he's 126 because he was more like 225. So he's gone down like 100,000 coins, but he was actually up last night 160. And right now that trail pack came out and he's down like 40k again. The point is, though, this is who they're packing in that. So these lower rated ones that are going to be around like 100, 200k are going to be just destroyed on Saturday. Then there's drama around this. Dogs, he was disconnected whilst winning in champs 5 times today already. And then everybody in the replies basically was agreeing with him. Disconnected from the cup. We got replies everywhere, just people disconnecting, can't complete SPCs, yada, 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 right? So the servers were absolutely chocked for like 3 hours. And we finally got a tweet from EA that says, "We are investigating reports of players experiencing instabilities in EA Sports FC. We will provide an update in this thread when available. There's been no update yet. Don't play champs until you go on Twitter and you see a goddamn update," because I would not do it myself. People were sitting there like, well, maybe they'll just reset it for everybody this week. Some people will just be able to get 2 rewards. Hell no, they're not going to do that. Okay, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. If they did something like that, I'd eat butter. I need a giant stick of butter if that happens live on camera, because they don't care about you enough to do that. That's just the sad truth behind it. You just got unlucky. That's the only thing you can say. And let's be honest here, everybody. I mean, we just went through, we know we're not going to get really any more patches, bug fixes, etc. We just went through an entire year of FIFA cycle basically with a game that was clearly not finished. And what's crazy is it didn't matter at all. I will say that this week for buying Bundesliga cards will be a little weird because they're so expensive right now, and some are still extinct where things will fluctuate more often. Like, we don't have Openda yet. Openda and Goretzka don't exist at all yet, so that'll be a little bit different with those cards. But cards that have been like out since release and that have not been blocked by price range, like Kobel 70k, and is minimum of 70k. Not counting those cards, I think it's gonna be a similar trend. I would probably wait till Thursday Rivals rewards and then sell height of weekend league demand. That's worked for the Prem cards very well so far. I was like investing in the ones that are a little bit cheaper. So even Saliba, well, Saliba was 640 and this card was not 640 when this team went on the packs. Saliba was, even just 2 days ago, I think it was like 550, right? Yeah, 560, 580 right there on Thursday. So that was after Rivals rewards. It's a very similar thing here. Let's read you guys' comments. Craig Melvin, think you should rate your viewers' squads for the second channel. Would be quite interesting content. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Send me your teams via Twitter DM, or just at me on Twitter. Do whatever you can to send me your teams, and I will try and fix them and also rate them to which ones I think are the best. And I'll talk about it in like tomorrow's video too. I'll start out with the video saying that so we get a ton of squads being in. But if you're this far into the video and you send me it today before I make tomorrow's video, you're probably more likely to get picked because I'm going to go from like the first to the bottom. To reward y'all who stay late in the video because I love you. Trenzy says, JFC, how long do you spend making your videos each day? And does your boyfriend get sick of you playing so much FIFA? Crying emoji. Do I come across as gay? Like, believe it or not, I have a girlfriend. I do, and she does not know anything about FIFA, and I don't live with her. So when we do live together, will she get sick of me playing FIFA? Probably, let's be honest here. So John Cosimo has a pretty interesting comment here. He said that he took Cecilia, his double Evo Cecilia with a 90+ penalty stat. In Weekend League, he noticed that it was going, like the cursor was going very fast on him. He then took the regular base gold Cecilia into a game with his friend, and the penalty cursor, like the pulsing thing, was moving at the exact same speed as the one with 90+ penalties. So he's saying, does that then confirm that some of the Evo stats are indeed fake? And then he took Tevez, who has the same penalty stats basically as the Evo Cecilia, and the cursor was noticeably slower. So I don't know. I actually don't know what's going on with that. It could be proof of something like that. I'm trying to think of what other factors cause the penalty thing to be that fast. Would it be a composure thing? Like, does the winning penalty go faster, perhaps? I have no idea. I'm trying to think of like logical explanations that wouldn't be fake stats, but there could be some truth to what you're saying here. And there could be maybe the penalties itself stat is broken, perhaps, or there's a lot of other stats broken on Evo cards that we don't even know about, that EA doesn't know about because they don't know what's going on in their game, right? So if you have more examples of this, though, give them to me and we will compile a list of examples. If you've got more examples that you can kind of tell, there's a way to prove them. If you try out your guys' penalties on your Evo players, and if there's something similar to that, then yeah, maybe we need to like make a video specifically saying like, hey, well, at least the penalty stats in Evos are fake. Are there other ones that are also fake? Tough to say, but people would be more inclined to believe that they are because penalties clearly doesn't work. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say though. Thank you for being here and watching. I love you all. Since whatever's on page.